Welcome to beautiful downtown Mesa, Arizona, East Mesa, Arizona. We are currently at the the Longines Lounge and Supper Club, which is located next door to the Box Set Vinyl Enthusiasts Black Gold Vault. We're going to do a tour of the vinyl vaults here with a focus on Longines Symphonette.
We're in for a real treat, folks. Get ready.
Is a collection of all of the unique and wonderful and weird things that we have from the Symphonette. Enjoy. So as we continue the 2025 Vintage Vinyl Box Set Symposium and Conference here in Mesa, Arizona, we're going to take you on a tour of the box set vaults. And in the vaults, we're going to feature today Longines Symphonette Society. I file all of the collections by label. So we start with Angel, then it goes to Columbia, then it goes to, et cetera, all the way through Warner Brothers. So some of the other fun stuff we have in the vault is a gift to the museum. This is an unopened mailer of a Time Life Swing Era set. Spectacular. And these are just some of the unusual Longines Symphonette records that we have. This particular cover was always sent out for replacement records for their guarantee. This was a Preview Club gift. Here's that again. And then this is a very odd one. It's blank, but it has the Longines with Michel Piastro on the back.
I wonder if that was just a misprint or if they sent it out or that was a replacement or something.
Or someone was just taking way too many drugs that day. And things we also have in the museum are, for example, this fantastic Franklin Mint set, the great recordings of the big band era, complete series, 100 records in all, on burgundy vinyl. And you could also order this bookcase to store it in. So that's the kind of thing
And you have it here.
Yes, that's the kind of thing we're trying to preserve in the museum. So as we move over here to this side, we'll focus on the Longines Symphonette and all of the very strange, wonderful, and unusual things that they have. After I show you, this is the coaster set that came with the Time Life Big Band set. And then the Time Life American Musicals set. This was their free gift. A Hirschfeld bag for American Musical. So this is my passion. I just love collecting this stuff, and I'm a terrible completist. So in the very, very bottom, if you can get close in there, we start out with a Longines Symphonette Society food processor.
Why were they making food processors, Scott?
I think they would try and sell anything to make a buck. And I think this may have even just been a sample. I've never seen it in any of the catalogs, but it's a complete food processor and mixer combination.
Who knew?
Then on the next shelf, we have Longines 4 Ways. We have that LP, which is the Capitol Record Club Capitol Record Club print LP. Then we have a reel-to-reel tape, 8-track tape set, and it was also abridged on cassette. And then we also had a box set. That is a stamp that was sent out for a $2 discount on the Herb Alpert Longines box set.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. And wonderful.
And Christmas records.
I have collections of old Christmas records. These are all my 10-inchers. I have a bunch of 45 sets. So, back to the Longines. Here we have probably the most unique item in the collection. This is a Longines Symphonette gold record. Look at that. They earned this, theoretically, for this box set the memory years.
I don't think I've ever seen that cover of that, or seen it like that
Or those
before.
memory years.
It's not a
excuse
common
me.
one.
This is the number that's on that label, which was later reissued
Yeah.
as this set. And then when they owned the Capitol Record Club, this was abridged for the Capitol Record Club. They also owned the Citadel Record Club, which does these. There were 12 in all. I'm missing volumes 3 and 4. If you have them, contact the museum. We'd like to hear from you.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'll look at the Music Hall Director's Salesman's Kit. This is another one of the more unique items that I have in my Longines Symphonette collection. It is my Music Hall Director's sample case.
I love this.
It's so cool. Longines would offer you the ability to be like a Tupperware lady for music. You would show up with your case full of sample records and a Longines Symphonette record player, and you would throw these parties where people would order record sets, box sets, and the hostess would get a free box set and that kind of thing.
Susie,
Order those memory years today.
So I'll only show you a few of these, but like this is the Call of Romance. That one was the Record Club edition. This one, you have a different back on all of the Music Hall Directors sample records. You can see they're different. Mm-hmm. And then this gem, this part of it, is the instruction record to be a Music Hall Director with some stereo samples on the backside. And this is on my YouTube channel as well.
You have to check that out. It is to die for. I
I'll
love it.
link it in the comments below. It is quite the hoot to listen to. So, and then a lot more of my Longines ephemera includes catalogs and this is Reader's Digest. Oh goodness, how could I do that? It's not like I don't have a ton of stuff. I have packets of advertising, letters, catalogs, the Longines Symphonette Show magazine. They did a magazine. I think it only lasted about a year. And then I also have the catalog that goes with the Winter 1966 jewelry promo. Longines Symphonette started out as a group that was a background music group for radio. Then they moved into television, and then they started doing 45 RPM sets to send to their jewelers for the Longines Wittenauer Watch Company. And then they got so popular, they started doing tours on the East Coast. And then by the 1960s, early 1960s, in response to the Reader's Digest, they started doing box sets. And the very pretentious, I don't know if I can put my hands on it quickly. Oh, yes, I can. This was the very first Longines Symphonette, John's favorite set, not.
Ick.
The Longines' very first box set. So
It's like 10,000 records in there.
and it's some pretty obscure music.
Yeah, somebody
I'll
thought that
file
was
it
the
back
world's most honored. I'm not sure who thought.
I think the watches were honored at some point, and it sort of stuck. And they kept adding that title to everything else they did. They weren't shy about their product. They were very proud of it. So I'll file these back later. Another great group of product that the museum has in our archives is the Years to Remember collection. You've probably all seen it out record digging. 8 volumes, and it was offered 2 ways. There's a second with a green vinyl cover, and then 8 volumes dressed like this. And then these had what were called, sorry, I'm driving the poor cameraman crazy.
It's fine.
These, what they called nostalgia kits, which included floppy disk records of Captain Midnight. So that's why you'll see Captain Midnight records out there with the Longines name on them. And we'll be back in just a moment with some of our individual records. The museum has a large collection of gatefold Longines Symphonette Society recordings, including the Festival series, which is 8 albums. You've probably seen it on my YouTube channel. These are my favorites. The music is beautifully done. Michel Piastro was the director at the time, and just my faves. This is unique to Longines. There were 4 different language courses also offered.
Oh, they were educational too.
Yes, under the Wittenauer name. I think they tried to keep it educational for tax reasons or copyright reasons or something. And these unique individual records were either offers or club membership or specialty done for their jewelers. There's quite a few. And each box set I have was sold with a free album. And I have filed them all with their coordinating box set. So Al Hirt, this was the free album that was sent with it. And we know that from the old catalogs. And they also did promotionals. My friend Rick sent me this. You don't see that often. There was a 4 record set. And this is why you see these in the bin so much. Lots of ephemera that comes with these sets. That included the War of the Worlds record, the Years to Remember record, and Golden Days of Radio 1 and 2. And this was a 4 record set that you could order, and it would come boxed like so. And they did several promos like this. And we have most of them. Again, if you want to contact the museum, if you have donations or something to sell us, please let us know. We're always looking for new and unique things. And boy, I'll tell you, it's a lot of records. The 78 RPMs start here, you can see. Mm-hmm. And then it's all alphabetical Longines for 2 shelves. It's a lot of records. Whew. Including 3 sets of large, this is the 15 box groups of 3 records each. It's a lot of black gold. And Longines, a great amount of it is music you will not hear anywhere else. The Longines Symphonette, under both Michel Piastro and Maestro Mantovani, really recorded some unique stuff. And I have 2 copies of Stephen Eady, because that one was offered with 2 different types of artwork. I'm gonna lay it down here. This is the one that's in the ads in the catalogs. But this is the one that shows up more in the wild. And I'm not certain why. And there's no one around to ask. I think it's interesting. The photos are reversed. Flipped. But anyhow. Graphics are important. So we also have lots of other fun oddities like these record labels. You could put your name on them and take your records to a party, a listening party. And finally, in our collections for the Longines Symphonette Society, we have some wonderful oddities like headphones that are marked Longines Symphonette, cassette cleaner set. This is a wireless microphone, which is kind of crazy, an 8-track of That Towering Feeling set, and some cassettes down here in the bottom. And some of my favorite things that my friend John turned me on to are the flexi disc advertising discs. So this is my package of flexi discs, and I store them in my musical director's Longines Symphonette tote case. I have a lot of flexi discs.
You missed your calling. You should have been a musical home director.
I wasn't born at the time, otherwise I probably would have done it. I probably would have been very good at it. So that is our tour. Do you have any questions for me?
So my question here is, how in the world, like, what is the attraction to the box sets, and how did you get involved with it?
For years, I collected nothing but Christmas records. I know there's a crazy few of us out there who do that. And someone had given me a box set. I have since acquired a wonderful fold-out advertising sheet for that particular box set. This is the Burt Kaempfert Strangers in the Night set. And someone had gifted me the box set. And I was listening to my Burt Kaempfert Christmas record one day, and I thought, oh, I should check out that box set and see how it sounds, because I really enjoyed his Christmas album. This is the box, and I was hooked. This started the whole thing. Immediately I started looking for anything Longines Symphonette Society. I'd still like to get a record player. I would like to get one of the little televisions. There are cassette and 8-track recorders and players out there. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with it, and I'm a completist, so I need to have one of everything or I don't feel whole. Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I feel plenty fine, but...
So how many years ago was that? How many years have you
This would be about 10 years now. I would say it was about 2015 it really started to explode.
Wow, so in 10 years, you've amassed all of these treasures.
And it includes an extensive collection of Time Life. I have all of the great men of music, the great story of music, the great band era, all but 40 Reader's Digest box sets that I know of. And I have Columbia Musical Treasuries, and I'm working on getting all of the free albums that go with those. It keeps me, off the streets at night.
So now I understand, because I'm a member of it, you also have a Facebook page that people who are interested in this can go to and join.
Vintage Vinyl Box Set Enthusiasts. We have 756 members as of this morning. And it's a great place to go and learn about box sets if you don't have them, to talk about them if you have them and enjoy them, or to just point and giggle. It's really a neat group. Please join it. I also have my YouTube channel here, of course, BoxSetMusicGuy, and team up a lot with Kaiwaza. When he comes to visit, John comes to visit Phoenix, and we go terrorizing record stores and digging through the bins. It's a blast. We have such a good time. So this has been our tour of the Vintage Vinyl Box Set Vaults and the Longines Symphonette Society wing. So thank you for joining us, and be sure to like and subscribe.